Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals scored in the Premier League. Using my over 20 plus years coaching experience and doing lots of stuff in the old footballs, I give you different insight that those Muppets and ex-pros don't give you, because I actually know what I'm talking about. Today we're going to get into the goals. There's only two, so it's going to be a quick short video, but I'm going to add this little coaching point here, and you can see what's going on right now with this ball being passed in. We've got the striker, Isaac, running onto it. I do like this striker. He's got good feet. He's got a tidy touch. He's got a good strike on him. He's got pace on him. He really is a good player. If Newcastle could have a couple of decent more midfielders, he'd be a handful in the Premier League. Now, in this result, it was Newcastle 1 and Everton 1. Everton are surprising me as the season goes on. I don't know if that point deduction galvanised their team to dig in the world's against us and made them play better, or they were always that good. And if they didn't have the point deduction, they'd be fighting much further up the table. Either way, away from home at Newcastle, get a point. That's pretty good going. So what I'm talking about here is, as you can see this ball coming across, I'm talking about trying to get a shot away. Now, if you're looking at this and you're going, right, I'm a right-footed player, which he is. What's the mistake he makes as I move this? Okay, so as we move this forward, you can see now he's in the opportunity. He's got the opportunity. He's going to take a touch. Now, if you've been trained properly, the ball is coming to you here, and this is the closest foot to the ball. This is the foot that you want to touch the ball with. There's a couple of reasons why. If you let it run across your body, right, that equals time. You're going to lose the time to take your advantage that you want to be able to go forward. So your first touch must be forward, because you're not inside the box yet. You want to get inside the safety zone. So it's harder for them to tackle you. You're not there. So you need to take a touch. The easiest way to take a touch is with a foot that's closest to the ball, which is your left foot, so you can get it inside the box, in the safety zone, and basically go, right, tackle me, boys, take me down, because it's going to be a penalty. He doesn't do that. He lets it roll to his right foot. Can you see that? And he's looking to try to get a shot away. He doesn't realise that he can have pushed forward into that gap there, into that space, because he's still outside the 18-yard box, right? He's still got loads of room. This is just... there's finishing drills you'll do as a coach. So what you do is you repeat muscle memory of stuff. So then people just select the right skill. That's what skill is. Selecting the right technique and the right ability at the right time. People argue about this all the time. They're just completely and utterly wrong. That's the definition of skill. Well, how did he pull out that technique? Well, he's got all the techniques in his locker. He's just selected the right technique at the right time. And that's skill. Doesn't have that, didn't move it forward, because if he did take that forward there, this defender couldn't block his shot. He would still be coming, trying to track him, and then he could get a shot away with his right or left foot. He doesn't. So what he ends up doing is losing the opportunity here to take a shot. Do you see? The other guy's got back because he's almost stood still, because he's waiting for the ball to come across his body instead of attacking the space and trying to get to the goalkeeper as fast as he possibly can. Yeah, but other than that, let's just show you the goal. I just wanted to comment on that, because I do like this striker, and I think he can do, well, I'm not saying do it better than Newcastle, but he can do Newcastle better, if that makes sense, if they support him with a few more talented players around him and give him a bit of, a bit more support. Okay, so there's a couple of things I'm going to show you on this goal. It's quite hard to play through a lot of things, because I get copyright struck by the Premier League all the time, so I can't do those long little clips I was doing at the start of the season, because now they found me, they get me. So until I get rid of this last strike, I have to be really careful. So look at his awareness. He knows they're winning the ball, and he's already gambling, and he's already going. This is good. This is poor. You can see everyone's gone. He hasn't, which has created a big problem for Everton. He's got to be confident, right? If you're playing, look where everybody is. If you're playing all up here and you're back here, you're a problem for your team. You have to go with them. You have to. You have to be confident, and he wasn't. This little dink ball that puts him in behind, I'm going to show you from another angle, because I want to show you how close this defender is to actually stopping the ball. But because of the quality of the pass, he's nowhere near. Now, this is a similar scenario than the last ball, right? So people go, oh, it's not the same, Cash. Yes, it is. You've got to think of it. He's got the ball outside the box. His first touch is to drive towards the box. That's exactly what he needed to do last time, and he didn't do it. He was trying to set it up on the right foot. Is he further out, so it's more obvious? Yes, he's further out, it's more obvious. But that's exactly what he wants to do, is drive towards that box. When he gets inside here, this is where he's uses one of his other abilities. He slows the ball down. He doesn't use his pace here. He just uses his quality feet. Now, there's another issue here with this Everton defender. And I get why he's gone to ground. I understand why he's doing it, but he's totally wrong. So what you do is you got body cues. Now, when I'm doing coaching sessions and explaining things to people, it's so much easier, because you can just teach people how they walk with their hips and their shoulders. And that's how you subconsciously react to when you make moves and cuts, right? So when this guy goes in, he subconsciously reacts to Isaac's shooting and dives on the ground. Whatever it is, he's going to shoot, he's going to take a shot, and he dives on the ground. He thinks he's going to shoot, and he doesn't. And so he's immediately gone to ground. Of course, this guy can't tackle him because he's on the wrong side, and Isaac gets himself an easy goal. Taps it into the net box. Yabada. There we go. He does fall over. He does make the sound effects. He should have got 2 points for the sound effects, but the refs are terrible. Let's get on to the next goal. This is a VAR decision I actually think they get right, but there's a problem I have with it at the same time. This happens, I'd probably say, 3 out of 5 corners, or dead ball situations. Defenders are doing this, but this is the one that they decide to pull up on Newcastle. It's, it is a penalty. It's clearly a penalty. He's dragging him down, WWF wrestling style. What? Yeah, pulling him down. Look at him. He's got his arm completely wrapped around the back of his neck. It's clearly a penalty, and VAR actually get one right. I like the keeper's stance. I like the strike. Keeper already anticipates which way it's going to go. I like that. Doesn't get there quick enough, and even if he does, there's too much power. That's how you take a penalty. Doesn't matter what the keeper does. Gets it into the goal. Well done. I'll see you next time on Cash Yells at Premier League Defenders.